Welcome back everybody to my channel. And in all of chess history, there have been countless world champions, and by countless I just mean a few, like 18 world champions. And across the board, they've only been one and only one, Mikhail, also known as the Magician of Riga. Now Mikhail, he played some interesting games. Because of his crazy attacking style, he was nicknamed the Pirate of Latvia, or the Magician from Riga. And we're gonna see just one of his games that he played where he's gonna sacrifice most of his attacking forces, because in the game of chess, it doesn't matter if it's a king and a pawn. The end goal is to just take the enemy king down, and nobody knew that better than Mikhail because he liked to sacrifice a lot. So we're gonna watch one of his games where he played against this is Tigran Petrosian in the Alekhine Memorial. I believe this was in 1974. Let me just pull up the game. Okay, here's the game, and Mikhail is white and Tigran Petrosian is black. So let's see how the game proceeded. Okay, Mikhail opens up with the knight to f3. Knight f3. Let's see what Tigran Petrosian is gonna do. Tigran Petrosian is gonna go with pawn to g6. He's about to fianchetto shadow this bishop right here. And Mikhail just takes the center. You always wanna take the center. Whoever controls the center, more often than not, is gonna win the game, just because you have a lot more fluidity. You can control more, more of your enemy pieces when you take control of the center. So Tigran Petrosian goes there and Mikhail takes the center. Tigran Petrosian goes there and he develops the knight. The knight also gets developed to f6 and the bishop goes to e2. He castles, he castles. You always want to get your king castled as soon as possible and try to attack the other enemy king if they're not castled already. He develops his other knight. That knight gets attacked. The knight goes back. The knight went there, got attacked, went back. He went back home. Okay, now he develops the rook and he takes the center. Now let's see if Mikhail knows how to play the game. This is gonna be the defining career of Mikhail. Yes, he does know how to play the game. He takes back, and percent is always forced. If he didn't take en passant, we're gonna have to take his grandmaster title away. But looks like he does know his stuff. So Boris Spassky is gonna play the pawn to g6, to h6 I mean, just so he wants to control. He didn't want this bishop to maybe go there and pin this knight. So he decided to just remove that. Just remove that. Okay, so the knight goes right there, attacking the bishop. The bishop goes back. The queen goes right there. Now this is a battery, and this is being attacked 2 times. 1, 2. So you have to defend it. So he does defend it. The other knight gets attacked. He takes. And apparently, right now you're thinking like, so he probably thought, Tigran Petrosian probably thought, I'm gonna attack the queen and the knight. If he takes, I take. And if he takes, his queen gets taken. So he's gonna have to take this. So it looks like an equal trade. You take my knight and I take your bishop. And if you look at it that way, it looks like it is an equal trade. But according to Stockfish, according to Stockfish, like white is almost winning. White is better now. If we go back one move, like right here, the game is pretty much balanced, and then one move ahead, that was a mistake, apparently. And it looks like it's because of this bishop. He takes, and then he goes right there. The bishop goes back. And Mikhail just applies pressure here on this bishop. So you can't develop this knight. The bishop might drop. So I believe that's the reason why that was a slight mistake. It was a slight mistake. Okay, so he just goes right there. He wants to try to unpin. Also, the bishop couldn't move because the queen would have been attacked 2 times. The bishop goes right there, and he goes right there. And Mikhail sacrifices the knight. Now, that's a free knight, you know. That's a free knight. Mikhail was a generous man. He would give free pieces for free. And who doesn't like free stuff, you know? So of course he's gonna take that. He takes it. He takes back with a check. He goes right there. And Mikhail just applies. Look at all this. Look at all that. All the pressure being applied right there. So he just develops that knight. And it appears that Mikhail, you know, he also doesn't care about the rook as much because he snips off that knight. And I think the reason why he did that is because this king right here is, even though for now it looks safe, pretty soon this queen might wanna go right there and then checkmate the black king. So this knight can go there, and then from there it can protect. So that's the reason why as soon as that knight went right there, he took it, because that knight was gonna be a great defender. So he takes back, and then he takes, and in this position Bxe5 resigned. For one thing, he's in check, and if he goes right there, check, block, check, and you can try to go right there, and then I can check you again, and you can try to run. I mean, your king is in the open. There are so many ideas. I can even start pushing this, you know, or even this. Also, I can try to bring the rook. So your king is very, very weak. And not to mention also, after I check right there and you go right there, I can just take with the queen. And then this king will be forced. I think that will be checkmate. Yeah, that is going to be checkmate. So he just resigned because he's pretty much forced checkmate. If we open up Stockfish right here. Yes, mate in 13. Mate in 13. And also you can just take here, and then I can take right there. And it's pretty much over. You're gonna have to go right there. I can also take. So Tigran Petrosian decided to resign the game. So this is just one of the games that Mikhail played, one of the many brilliant games that he played, and we're gonna try to analyze some of his games so we can see what we can learn from the pirate of Latvia, magician of Riga, because just like a pirate, he literally terrorized every single person, you know, on the board. he later terrorized them, you know. Nobody was safe. If you're sailing, you know, he's gonna make sure that you're gonna have a, you know, a nice, if you can call it a nice, you know, but a nice wreckage. But that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.